Award-winning actress Christina Applegate announced that she has multiple sclerosis, describing her diagnosis as a tough road. Multiple sclerosis, also known as MS, affects the nervous system and often results in progressive physical and cognitive decline, with studies showing that MS is 4 times more common in women than in men. Joining me now with more on why women are more at risk of this is neuroscientist Dr. Bankole Johnson. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Dr. Johnson, when she announced this, of course, started trending all over social media. But I want to start with the big question first for people who aren't familiar with multiple sclerosis. What is it, and why is it that more women tend to have it than men?
Well, multiple sclerosis is a disease of the nervous system. And in the nervous system, the nerves are covered by a sheath called myelin, and myelin is very, very important to be able to increase the speed of brain transmission or connectivity. So hold on just 1 second.
We understand you're a very busy man, Dr. Johnson.
I just switched it off.
Okay.
So what's happening is that the nerve transmissions are reduced in multiple sclerosis, and because of the reduction in the neurotransmission, individuals can have a variety of cognitive symptoms, brain symptoms, nervous symptoms. They can include flushing, they include burning, tingling, discomfort, and this can move between different bodily systems such that the heart can become affected, walking can become affected, various aspects of the ability to use the restroom becomes affected, individuals can get pneumonia. It is really not a happy disease to have. So I'm really very sorry that Christina has received this diagnosis, and I wish her well.
Why is it that women are, I've read studies, anywhere from 2 to 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with MS? Why that discrepancy?
Well, we don't know, but in some ways you can say that that's actually a positive thing, because when men get multiple sclerosis, they're much more severely affected, and they're much more likely to get what is called a progressive form, which means that they're likely to have symptoms in multiple parts of their body. And those multiple systems are associated with greater symptoms and a reduction in life. So it's actually a better prognosis to be a woman. We don't know why. There are a lot of medical conditions that are more typically occur in women than men, but we don't know why. One of the important symptoms to watch out for in terms of multiple sclerosis is mood disorders. You know, it's a very sad disease, and so people can become very upset. Mood can be affected. It's important to talk to your friends, to worry about anxiety, to worry about depression, to worry about also possibly overusing substances like alcohol, because it is some way where you look for comfort. But it is important to also be aware of the symptoms and whether the symptoms of the early phase of MS actually gets better.
Yeah, such a wide range of symptoms that if you're having any of them, you should probably be checked out. What's the treatment from MS early on?
Well, the treatments are mostly symptomatic. So what you have to do is to reduce the amount of inflammation in the brain. And that is usually done by giving 2 sets of drugs. One set of medications are very common. They're steroids. Another is actually more complex. It involves a compound called interferon beta, which is either given intravenously, and that is to all reduce the inflammation in the brain. If you can reduce the inflammation in the brain and make it a longer period of time between attacks, then you are much more likely to have a longer span of life and less debilitation.
That's because there's no cure for this, correct, doctor?
There's no cure for this, but it's not the MS that is what is reducing lifespan. It is the complications of MS. It is the high blood pressure. It is the cholesterol abnormalities, for example. It is the heart conditions. It is the ability to look after yourself properly. So an individual with MS is really advised to take control of their lives even more, check out their health, and make sure these symptoms do not occur. There are, of course, a number of things you can do to improve your possibility of having a better outcome from MS. Interesting enough, exercise is one of them because exercise helps you with greater mobility. And also, it is important to be able to report to your doctor if your symptoms increase or they affect a different part of your body.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Johnson, for all of this information, including what to look out for and the treatment options moving forward. We appreciate it. And also Christina Applegate, of course, for coming forward with her story. Take care.
Yeah, she's a very brave lady. Thank you.
Absolutely.